Government, county or otherwise, should not be inserting itself further into these issues. It should be getting out of the way. The SEDS promises to become a roadmap for the county's future and ensures coordination and consistency with regional priorities and established land use plans. That's a quote. There's one glaring problem with that promise. County government lacks any authority to enact any policy that would bring about any of that. Now, many folks have said, Rob, this will work. Fine. Most counties have followed this path, placed their economic development directors in an economic development corporation, a public-private partnership. In fact, our candidate came from just such an entity. These are typically, as I said, public-private partnerships. Just to be clear, I could have voted to support a public-private entity, but that's not the choice that we have before us tonight. The choice before us today is to put this role right in the middle of county government, and I fear that may be a flaw, a fatal flaw in this post. Instead of letting economic impact of a project drive support from the economic development director, politics might. An important project facing political headwinds may get abandoned. The economic development director answers to elected officials and not free market mechanics.
That is literally working town to town, talking to our municipalities directly about our role and continuing to remind communities that it is ultimately completely in their jurisdiction, but certainly in spreading the word of what we've learned through our SEDS work, how it impacts or may or may not impact, and the decisions that remain at the local level, and our ability as a county to help coordinate efforts that may be in a positive direction for economic development here. I think there's no better role for us at this moment than exactly that. I would continue to add that this is a fluid direction that we move in. And this is the first step for this county to acknowledge that we have to undertake some direction with regard to the economy and the future economy of this county, to its aging population, to its declining school enrollment, which in my opinion represents a huge problem for this county, with the infrastructure that was built out as this county was growing forward and growing. And while we may not be able to have any authority over what happens at the state level or at the federal level, I damn sure I'm not going to sit here and not work on what we can accomplish within this county. And I frankly think that to do anything otherwise would be completely against what I believe very strongly we're here to do.
Rob is certainly entitled to his point of view on this. I don't think that the county is going to misstep dramatically by establishing a department or division to coordinate the activity of the SEDS as it's written. I think we can move towards some type of a viable public-private partnership that is effective for all concerned. I would certainly entertain it. I know that would be a hard sell maybe among my peers, but I think that's a conversation I'm on.
Hunterdon County has been struggling for years on the issue of economic development. In fact, until about 2013, county government wasn't even talking about it. Meanwhile, what's been stifling our development is we've had 26 different municipalities running in 26 different directions, and the hiring of this coordinator enables us to continue a dialogue and foster agreements with our municipalities to keep us focused as to what we can do to set the stage for economic success in this county. I think we all, even the four of us who are going to support the hiring of this position, understand that the government does not create jobs. But what the government can do is clear the barriers out of the way to the creation of jobs by the private sector, and that is the purpose behind what we're doing. And I think we would be foolish to continue with simply more of the same, to allow us to continue rudderless into the future without doing something to attempt to harness our economic capabilities here in Hunterdon.